And welcome to Western Athletic Conference Softball here on ESPN+. Today, the Abilene Christian Wildcats take on the Tarleton State Texans in the second of two games today. Earlier, ACU beat the Texans 11-1 with an 8-run third inning and a 3-run fourth inning. Both teams are now 4-6 in the Western Athletic Conference. ACU looking to propel themselves to a second victory here at Polywells Field here in Abilene. I'm Connor Mullins, and the entire ACU TV crew today. Jalen Garrett directing everything. As Bubba Rote heads to the mound for ACU, she has a 10.38 ERA this season, 30 innings pitched. And in game one, Miranda Lista had 5 RBIs for the Wildcats. Big time performance from her, the sophomore utility player from Chino Hills, California. As Tarleton makes a couple changes to their lineup, Jordan Dickerson heads in, as well as Brittany Coe, Ashley LaRue head into the lineup. No Jermaine, Desario, or Peterson for the Texans in this second game. As Kelsey Hill will lead things off for the Texans, junior outfielder from Murrieta, California, the Middle Tennessee State transfer. That first game saw the Tarletons strike first with a solo shot in the first inning. But after that, it was all ACU as they led the way in that third inning. Tristan Bridges had a rough day at the mound. She allowed 8 runs in that third inning. As Wildcats continue to get warmed up, Bubba Rote, starting pitcher. Redshirt freshman from Coweta, Oklahoma, Southeast Missouri State transfer. 15 strikeouts, 37 walks this season. .386 batting average against her. She has 1-4 wins and losses this season. Kelsey Hill for the Texans to lead things off has a .352 average this season. Started in all 41 games, 125 at bats. Slugging .456. .390 base percentage as we get started here at Polywells Field. She takes ball 1. Hill played 3 years at MTSU, .315 career batting average for the Blue Raiders. As here's the second pitch from Rote. It's going to be outside. Ball 2, 2-0 in the count for Hill. To a pitch. It's going to be outside. Hill leads things off 3-0 in the count against Rote. ACU's lineup remains basically the same, except McKinley Clark heads into right field for Rote. It's time called. 3-0 count for Hill. That'll be strike 1. Pulls the bunt away. 3-1 count. That'll be strike 2, full count for Bubba Rote. Working against Hill. Hill takes ball 4. She heads to base to lead things off. That'll bring up Brady Rowland.
Next up for the Texans, number 9, Brady Rowland.
Rowland in that first game flew out once. Was able to get a double her second time up in the 4th inning. Moves to second in the batting order for this one. Roland, the junior catcher from Colbert, Oklahoma. She'll take strike one, 1-1 count. One runner on for the Texans. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. She swings on that one. Be strike two. Roland, a .250 batting average now. 18 hits, 3 runs, 4 doubles, .306 slugging percentage, 11 strikeouts, 10 walks. And that's going to get by the third baseman. That'll be an extra base hit for the Texans. Moves the runners to third. That'll be another double for Roland to start things off for the Texans. Runners in scoring position now. So we take a look at the replay here. Roland gets around on this one from Rote, strikes it down that third base line, able to advance the runners. And that's another double for Roland. So that brings up Tristan Troll, the sophomore from Decatur. No outs. She makes contact on that first one, and that's going to get by. 2 runners will score for the Texans. They take the lead first once again. 2-0 lead for the Texans. Tristan Troll with the double. No outs. So that brings up Kayla Wallace. So we take a look at that replay. Able to get around on that one. So Wallace heads to plate. Troll on second. 2-0 lead for the Texans. Wallace led things off in that first inning last time with a home run. She makes contact on this one. ACU able to defend it. But both runners are safe on the fielder's choice. Defensive mistake from the Wildcats. As Katie Schaefer heads to the plate. Runners on first and third for the Texans. Bubba Rote going to be talked to. Tough start for the redshirt freshman.
You got the call, Phillips.
Again, she has a 10.38 ERA on the season. Made 14 pitching appearances this season. Also bats and plays in right field. Not the start you want.
She's squeezing.
Texans, however, bounce back after that run rule loss. Get a couple runs to start things off and a chance for a couple more.
That would be amazing.
No outs. Schaefer at the plate. Tarleton gets the extra base on the steal from Wallace. Still no outs, 1-0 in the count for Schaefer. Runners on second and third. 1-0 count for Rote. She makes contact on that. It's going to be an out, line out for Schaefer. ACU looked to get the double play, but unable to get it. So this brings up Jordan Dickerson, the redshirt sophomore from Mount Pleasant, Texas. So So we take a look at the replay. Schaefer drives this one straight to Lista at second. 1 out for the Wildcats. So that'll be strike 1. Dickerson, the Northwestern State transfer. Honorable mention all WAC last season. Started 51 and hit 274 in that 2021 season. She missed all of last year to an injury. And this season she's hitting .213, slugging .320, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Chance to add to that RBI total. 2 runners in scoring position, 1-1 count. So that one's going to be high for Rote. Tarleton up 2-0 in this first inning. 2-1 pitch from Rote. Kaiser able to block that one, nearly got away from her. 3-1 count. .3-1 pitch from Rote against Dickerson. She gets walked. Bases loaded for the Texans.
Next up for the Texans, number 16, Brittany Coe.
So that brings up Brittany Coe. The junior catcher from Allen, Texas. A UTSA transfer, as Farler's going to talk to Bubba Rote. She's in a jam here. Bases loaded for Coach Kumpian's team. Bubba Rote struggling here early, giving up a couple runs on 3 hits. Bases are now loaded. Looking to get out of this inning without allowing some more runs. Farler heads back to the dugout. Rote heads back to the mound to face off against Brittany Coe. Got a .182 average on the year, slugging .250, 6 RBIs. Had 39 starts for UTSA a couple years ago. Looks to add to their RBI total. Fouls that one off, 0-1 in the count. She was one of the changes to this lineup, along with Dickerson from that first game. That one's low, 1-1. Bases loaded for the Texans. Go at the plate, 1-1. That one's going to be high, wild pitch. Texans try to get home, and that's going to be an out. Runners advance. 2 down for ACU. So we take a look at the replay. This pitch just gets away from Kaiser. Rote's a little too high. Troll trying to get home for the Texans. Rote able to get there and get the second out of the inning. 2-1 count. 2 runners on for the Texans. Three-one pitch. That's going to be low. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Coe able to get on base, and that's going to bring up LaRue, one of the other changes to the lineup. Sophomore outfielder from Blanco, Texas, Ole Miss transfer. That's going to be strike one against LaRue. She redshirted at Ole Miss her freshman year due to injury, and last year for Tarleton had 27 starts, about 10 RBIs. Made 14 starts this season, averaging 1.21 batting average on the year. She's got a chance with bases loaded, and misses on that one, 0-2. O2 pitch from Rote. And that's going to be outside. Not happy with that one. 1-2 now. One-two pitch. Swung on, foul. Rote threw 25 pitches in this inning. 2 runs, 2 errors, 3 walks. Giving up a couple doubles as well. Looking to get out of the jam. Up 1-2 in the count. That's going to be low, ball 2. LaRue has 2 RBIs this season. And a chance here for a couple more. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 count. That's outside again, full count. Big time pitch incoming from Rote. LaRue trying to get on base and maybe walk a runner in. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside again. That'll walk a runner in. So LaRue gets on base. And Wallace scores for the Texans. Bases loaded once again. 3-0 lead now. Medford heads to bat. Junior infielder from Denton. Fouls that one off. And Medford in that first game flew out 3 times. Now batting 9th in the order for this second game. Down 0-1 in the count. Rote looking to recover and get out of this inning. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be low, ball 1. Medford hitting 4-0-0 with runners in 4-2-3 with runners in scoring position. 3-3-3 with 2 outs. So that one got away from Kaiser. Two balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, bases loaded for the Texans. Here's the pitch from Rote. Gonna be low again, 3-1 count. Chance for the Texans to score again. This Rote might walk another batter in. Medford at the plate, 3-1 count, 2 outs. That's a strike, full count. Three-0 lead for the Texans against Rote. Full count pitch, that's going to be low. Going to walk another batter in for the Texans to score 4-0 lead. Dickerson scores that run. And that'll bring up the top of the order. And Kelsey Hill. Bases still loaded for the Texans. That's 3 walks in a row for Bubba Rote. And Lauren Sheik, the graduate lefty from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, is going to come in. Farler making the change early. Sheik with a 7.61 ERA on the year, 16 appearances, 1 save. Had 16 appearances and 6 starts last season. The lone graduate on this roster for ACU. Tarleton looks to extend their inning. 2 outs, bases loaded. Lauren Sheik coming in for the Wildcats. Kelsey Hill coming back up to bat. She's walked her first time up and scored. Sheik looking to close out the inning for the Wildcats. That's going to be low for ball 1. Two-0 count now for Hill. This is loaded, 2 outs, 4-0 lead for the Texans. 2-0 count. Sheik's able to fit that one in there, strike 1. Two-one count. Hill at the plate. It's going to be swung on and caught by Gaspar, and that'll end the inning. Tarleton able to get 4 on the board early in this first inning as we head to break in this doubleheader.
In the top of the first inning,
we're back as Tarleton leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the first. Grace Garcia heads to the mound. 3.42 ERA on the year, working against Mercedes Eichelberger. Senior outfielder from Tremonton, Utah. Garcia on the mound for Tarleton. Had a career-high 8 strikeouts at UNT earlier this week in that 4-2 loss. 10-7 on the year in wins and losses. 98 innings pitched, 75 strikeouts, 40 walks. Eichelberger takes ball 2. 2-1 count here for Garcia against Eichelberger. That's going to be high, ball 3. The lineup remains mostly the same for ACU this time around. Eichelberger leading things off once again. 3-1 count. It's going to be strike 2. Eichelberger thought it was the ball. Be a full count now. Eichelberger batting .333 as a leadoff. That's going to drop for a base hit. A single to start things off for ACU. So that'll bring up Olivia Taylor, sophomore outfielder from Deweyville, Utah. As we take a look at the replay from Eichelberger. Just able to punch that one to left off of Garcia and get the base hit to lead things off. So Taylor takes strike 1. In that first game, Taylor was walked once, grounded out a couple times. She's down 0-2 in the count. Runner on first. Looks at that one, ball 1. Taylor batting .295 on the year, 95 at bats, 28 hits, .400 slugging percentage, .327 with runners on. And she strikes out on that one. Garcia able to get her there.
Next up for the Wildcats, number 34, Sammy Sheelander.
Number 34, Sammy Sheelander heads to the plate. Batting .330, 94 at bats, 31 hits, .574 slugging percentage. The freshman first baseman from Sugar Land. She makes contact on this first pitch. That'll be foul. Sheelander had a single in that opening game. Just walked once and then flew out the third time up. 0-1 count. She takes ball 1. Runner on first for the Wildcats. Garcia working against Sheelander. 1-1 count. That's high for ball 2. Garcia played at South Dakota. Last year, started 15, had a .489 ERA. Transferred to Tarleton in the offseason. So that'll be ball 3 against Sheelander. Three-one count. She makes contact on that one. That's off the catcher's helmet. Strike 2, full count. Full count for Garcia. Looking to get the second out of the inning. And her second strikeout of the day against Sheelander. That's going to be high. Ball 4. 2 runners on now for ACU. As Avery Millick heads to the plate. Had a big-time 3-run shot in that first game.
Next up for the Wildcats, number 20, Bubba Rote.
Struck out once and flew out. That's Bubba Rote at the plate. Had a rough inning pitching. Swings on that one, 2-1 in the count. Rote batting .265 on the year. Makes contact on that one, 2-2. Two on for ACU. 2-2 count, Rote at the plate. That one's outside, full count. Rote threw about 40 pitches in that first inning. Allowed 4 runs. Makes contact on that one, that's gonna be foul. She had 5 walks, 3 hits, 4 runs, 4 errors. Lauren Sheik came in to replace her. Now she's at the plate with a full count against Garcia. That's going to be high for ball 4. Bases loaded for the Wildcats. So that'll bring up Avery Millick. Time called by the Texans. ACU got bases loaded, 1 out. 4-0 lead for the Texans. Looking to cut into that lead. And longtime assistant for the Texans, Stephanie Phillips, had a talking to with Garcia. Been with Kupian for the last decade. Here's Avery Millick. Makes contact on that first pitch. And she's going to advance. Runner scores for the Wildcats. Millick makes contact on this one. It's going to be an infield single. Tarleton unable to handle it. Nowhere to go. Solid base running from the Wildcats, and that'll bring up Katrin Hoffman. redshirt sophomore from Emory, Texas. Bases loaded, 1 out. Strike 1. Hoffman had a double in that first game. A pair of doubles in that first game. So that's low for ball 1. Batting .310 on the year. 22 hits and 71 at bats. .408 slugging percentage. 2.40 with runners in scoring position. It's going to be high for ball 2. Bases loaded, 2-1 count. Hoffman at the plate. Now it'll be high, 3-1. Chance for ACU to score once again off Garcia. Garcia, 24 pitches in this opening inning. That's fouled off, strike 2, full count. Hoffman with 25 starts this season in 32 games. Full count. Here's the pitch from Garcia. That's popped up. That's going to get down. Couple runners will score for ACU. Another double for Catherine Hoffman. As we take a look at this replay, Hoffman gets around on it. Able to get down. 2 runners score for ACU. She advances to second. Tarleton nowhere to go. 4-3 now, lead for the Texans. So that brings up Logan Gaspar, sophomore shortstop. She pops that one up, right field. And that's going to score another run on the sac fly. Tied ball game. Gaspar flies it out to right. Runner able to score. And Lisa heads to the plate. She had that 5 RBI game earlier. Runner on third for ACU. That's going to end the inning. Tied ball game here in Abilene. 4-4. ACU able to tie it back up. And we're back here at Polly Wells Field to start off the top of the second. Brady Rowland at the plate, able to score her first time up on the double. 4-4 tied. Sheik pitching for ACU. As Rowland makes contact, it's going to be out number 1, ground out for Rowland.
Next up for the Texans, number 2, Tristan Troll.
1 out. Tristan Troll heads back. She makes contact on this one out to right. ACU able to make the play. Second down. Second out of the inning. That's Bubba Rote. Two outs. Kayla Wallace heads back up. She was able to score her last time up on a fielder's choice single. Two outs. Wallace at the plate. Makes contact on this one. That's going to get down for another single for Wallace. Runner on for the Texans. As Katie Schaefer comes back as we take a look at this replay. Wallace drives it right down the middle between the second baseman and the shortstop. Easy single for the senior. Schaefer lined out to second, her first time up. Makes contact on this first one. She's going to ground out. That's going to be it for the Texans. Quick top of the second inning, 4-4 ball game here at Polly Wells Field. Sydney Kaiser starts things off for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the second. She grounded out to third her first time up. Tie ball game, Grace Garcia back on the mound for the Texans. Had a tough first inning. Allowed 4 runs. She makes contact once again, but grounds out. And that'll bring up the top of the order in Eichelberger. Eichelberger, her first time up, had a single and then was able to score on a couple of walks. Sitting 450 when she leads off. One out. Grace Garcia working against Eichelberger once again. One 0 count. 1 out. Eichelberger makes contact on this one. Grounds out to second. That'll bring up Olivia Taylor.
Next up for the Wildcats, number 33, Olivia Taylor.
Olivia Taylor, first time up, struck out. Gets Garcia. 2 outs. Nobody on. 4-4 ball game. She swings on that one and misses. Garcia with a 3.65 ERA. Taylor takes ball 1. Two outs, 1-1 count. Fouls that one off. Taylor hitting .295 on the year, 400 slugging percentage, 27 strikeouts, 8 walks, 367 on base percentage. One-two pitch. That's low for ball 2. Two-two count for Taylor. And that's going to be strike 3 to end the inning. 4-4 tied up. A quick second inning between these two teams as we head to break. And we're back here at Polywells Field here in Abilene, Texas. Tie ball game between the Texans and the Wildcats. Dickerson gets things started off. She walked her first time up and was able to score. She takes ball 1 against Lauren Sheik. Sheik, the Santa Clara transfer, is 0-2 this season. Batting average against is .333. 11 strikeouts to 9 walks and 23 innings pitched. She gets that one for strike 1. 1-1 count for Dickerson. She gets that one to fall, and that's going to be a double for Dickerson. Nearly got out of the park. That's a leadoff double for the Texans. As we take a look at the replay, Dickerson drives that one to left field. Hits the top of the wall, bounces off, able to get to second base. So that brings up Brittany Coe, who's walked her first time up. It's going to be low for ball one. Coe batting .286 with runners in scoring position. One 0 count. As Sheik gets strikes one. One count. That one's going to stay safe. Dickerson at second, nearly thrown out. Coe going to advance to first. So that brings up LaRue, who's walked her first time up as well. As Bella Hernandez, sophomore infielder, is going to come in to pinch run for Coe.
Next up for the Texans, number 23, Ashley LaRue.
Ashley LaRue, the batter, going off against Sheik. Two runners on for the Texans on second and first. She takes strike one. LaRue batting .200 with runners in scoring position, 1-2-1 average overall. Fielding at a .929 clip, 194 on base percentage. 0-1 pitch. She pulls the bunt at the last second. That'll be ball one. One pitch, two runners on, no outs. She gets the bunt down. Runners are able to advance. She's going to be thrown out at first. One down for the Wildcats. Runners on second and third for the Texans. As Medford comes up to bat.
Next up for the Texans, number 1, Morgan Medford.
Medford was walked her first time up. Hitting .423 with runners in scoring position. One 0 pitch from Sheik. It's going to be low for ball two. Medford has 10 RBIs this season. She's able to make contact on that one, and that's going to be out number 2. Solid defensive play by Olivia Taylor in left field as Medford flies out. So that'll bring up the top of the lineup. And Kelsey Hill. She was walked her first time up, lined out to short her second time. This will be her third at bat today. 2 outs, 2-1. So that one's low for ball 1. One 0 count for Hill. She makes contact on that. That's going to be foul. Strike 1. One count. Sheik on the mound, throwing 21 pitches so far today. Batters are averaging a 2.58 with 2 outs. As Hill makes contact, and she's going to be safe, and a runner scores for the Texans. 5-4 lead. Take a look at the replay. Hill, it's a soft grounder to second, able to advance to first. Not in time for the Wildcats. Gets the infield single. Runner on third and first for the Texans with 2 outs as Roland heads back up to the plate. A 5-4 lead for the Texans as Roland watches that one for ball 1. 1-0 count. She'll foul that one off. Strike 1. Roland hitting 273 with 2 outs. 200 with runners in scoring position. 1-1 count. She makes contact on that one once again. 2 strikes.
Hey, that lady in the front over there looks like Hannah Mayo. That lady over there in the front looks like Hannah Mayo. Behind home plate, yeah.
1-2 count for Sheik. She check swings on that one, and that's going to be a... Her hips did not go around, so she's going to stay safe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be a wild pitch. Full count. Full count. Farler going to come out to talk to Sheik. ACU is first in wild pitches in the WAC with 39. Sheik with 24 pitches thrown today. 4 hits, 1 run, 1 error. Giving up a double as well. Trying to get out of the inning here. Runners on first and third for the Texans. 2 outs. Roland at the plate. Full count. So that's going to be high for ball 4. Bases loaded now for the Texans. That's going to bring up Tristan Troll.
Next up for the Texans, number 2, Tristan Troll.
Bases loaded for Tristan Troll. Got a doubler first time up. It's going to be good for strike 1 for Sheep. Troll hitting .263 with 2 outs, .667 with the bases loaded, .355 with runners in scoring position. That's going to be swung on. Out to right, that's going to drop. Runners are going to score for the Texans. That's a double for Tristan Troll. 7-4 lead as we take a look at this replay.
Next up for the Texans, number 21,
Troll makes contact on this one, out to right. Runner's able to score, gets all the way to second to knock a couple runs in. So that'll bring up Wallace. She makes contact on this one. So that'll end the inning. Tarleton able to get 3 on the board to extend their lead. 7-4 here as we head to the bottom of the third. Sammy Sheelander leads things off for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the third. 7-4 lead for the Texans. Sheelander walked her first time up and was able to score in that first inning. Hitting .545 as a leadoff hitter this year. She'll take ball 1. Garcia throwing 42 pitches today. 3 hits, 4 runs, 4 errors, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Batters are averaging a .351 against her in the leadoff. So that'll be ball 2. Garcia, one of the 4 seniors on this Texans roster. Relatively young Texans team. 12 juniors, 7 sophomores, 6 freshmen. 2-1 count for Sheetlander. She fouls that one off. 2-2. Sheelander looking to start things off for ACU to cut back into this lead. 2-2 count. Makes contact on this one. That's going to get up the middle for a base hit for Sheelander to start off this inning. Runner on first for the Wildcats. As we take a look at the replay, Sheelander makes contact. Garcia unable to get there. Shortstop unable to get there as well. I mean, base hit out to center. As Rote comes back up to plate. She was walked her first time up and able to score. Rote hitting .349 with runners on. Slugging a .458. She takes that one for strike one. One count. She makes contact on this one. That's going to drop into right field for a base hit. 2 runners on for ACU. Take a look at the replay. Rote able to drive this one out into right field and advance the runners. Simple base hit for the redshirt freshman as Avery Millick hits back to the plate. Got a single her last time up and was able to score. She makes contact on this one. Out into right. That's going to be a fly out. The runners stay. 1 out for ACU. And that'll bring up Katrin Hoffman, who had a double her last time up. Had a trio of doubles today in these 2 games. Two runners on for the Wildcats, 1 out. Hoffman at the plate. So that one's high for ball 1. She'll take strike 1. 1-1 count. Hoffman hitting .269 with runners in scoring position. .324 with runners on. So that one's low for ball 2. Garcia up to 51 pitches thrown. And 3 1/3 innings. So that one's high for ball 3. 3-1 count for Hoffman. Looking to get on base and make it bases loaded for the Wildcats. Hoffman swings on that one and misses. Full count. (7-4) lead for the Texans. ACU got 2 on, 1 out. Full count for Hoffman. Hoffman makes contact on this one out and 2 left. It's going to be caught. Out number 2 in the inning. As Gaspar heads to the plate.
Next up for the Wildcats, number 4, Logan Gaspar.
She flew out her first time up on that sac fly. Was able to get one of the runs to score. She ends the inning on a line out. Quick inning for the Wildcats. 7-4 lead for the Texans as we head to the top of the fourth. And we're back for the top of the fourth inning here. Schaefer leading things off for the Texans. She's lined out once, grounded out once. Trying to get things going here. Averaging a 3.33 as a leadoff. She pops this one up out into right. Wrote there to make the play for the Wildcats. One down.
Next up for the Texans, number 11, Jordan Dickerson.
Jordan Dickerson now up to bat. Had a double last time up and had a walk. She scored a pair of runs today. Been a good day at the plate for the redshirt sophomore. Stats inside for ball one. Dickerson slugging 3.42, 3.22 on base percentage. She makes contact on this one. That's going to drop into the outfield over to Gaspar's head, and that'll be a base hit for Dickerson. As we take a look at the replay, Dickerson able to pop this one up over Gaspar's head into the outfield, get the base hit. As Brittany Coe comes back up to bat. Walked her first time up and had a single last time on a fielder's choice. No outs. Runner on first. She makes contact on this one. And she's going to advance to first, and the runner at second is going to be safe as well. Officials might review this one. As we take a look at the replay, Coe makes contact. Wildcats were there, just unable to hold on to the ball. That's going to be 2-1. No out. That'll bring up LaRue. He's walked once and grounded out once. He'll be low for ball one. Going to be fouled off. One count for LaRue. Hitting 200 with runners in scoring position. going to foul that one off. Strike 2. One out, 2 on for the Texans. She'll take that one for ball 2. Sheik up to 39 pitches thrown now. 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors, and a walk. 2-2 count. That one's going to be high, going to be a full count now. Chance for bases to be loaded for the Texans with 1 out. Full count, 2-1 for Sheik. That one's going to be swung on. Wildcats unable to get there. LaRue fighting against Sheik right now. Full count, 2 on, 1 out. It's going to be popped up into left. And Gaspar makes the play, 2 down. That'll bring up Medford. Walked her first time up, flew out the second time. 2 down, 2 on for the Texans. Kiana Gibson's going to pinch hit for Medford. Gibson, the junior infielder from Elgin. Vernon, junior college transfer, hitting .154 on the year, slugging .308. Going up against Sheik. She takes ball 1. Gibson hitting .250 with 2 outs, .182 with runners in scoring position. .26 at-bats this year, 4 hits, 7 RBIs. She takes strike 1. One count. That's swung on out into center. Oh, and that's going to be caught by Rote to end the inning. Still 7-4, scoreless inning for the Texans. They leave a couple on base. And we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Miranda Lista Gonna lead things off for the Wildcats. Had a 5 RBI game. That 3 o'clock matchup. So far today, she's flown out. This will be her second at bat. She's gonna foul that one off. Hitting a .364 when she leads off. .404 slugging percentage, .281 average on the year. Garcia up to 58 pitches thrown in 3 innings pitched. 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 errors, a pair of walks, and a pair of strikes. So that'll be fouled off for strike 2, 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count for Garcia going up against Lista, and she's going to get her to strike out. 1 down. That'll bring up Sydney Kaiser, the junior catcher from Pflugerville, who's grounded out a pair of times today. 1 out for the Texans. Kaiser fouls the first pitch off. Kaiser slugging a .395, .333 on base percentage. She check swings for ball 1, 1-1. 1-1 count for Kaiser. Swings on that one and misses. 1-2. Kaiser struck out 7 times this season, down 1-2 in the count against Garcia. So that one's low for ball 2. Kaiser makes contact. Tarelton able to get there for the second out. 2 down for the Texans. That'll bring up the top of the order in Eichelberger. As we take a look at the replay, Kaiser drives that one to third, unable to get there in time. Tarelton gets the second out. Eichelberger let things off with a base hit in the first inning, then grounded out the second time up. 2 down. Eichelberger takes that one for ball 1. That'll be ball 2 against Eichelberger. Eichelberger hitting .400 with 2 outs. Garcia's batters have been hitting .244 with 2 outs. Two-oh pitch. Gonna be low for ball 3. .3-0 pitch from Garcia. It's gonna be high for ball 4. Eichelberger reaches base. So that'll bring up Olivia Taylor. Struck it out a pair of times today against Garcia. 2 outs, runner on first for the Wildcats. Taylor fouls that one off. Taylor hitting .226 with 2 outs, .320 with runners on. She watches ball 1. One count against Taylor. She'll foul that one off. 1-2 count. Runner on first for the Wildcats. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Taylor watches that for ball 2. Two-two pitch from Garcia. Swung on, hit out into right field, and that's going to end the inning. Tarleton up 7-4, able to hold ACU scoreless in the inning. And welcome back to Polly Wells Field, top of the 5th inning. Tarleton leading 7-4. Kelsey Hill here to start things off for the Texans. She watches that one for ball 1. Hill hitting .316 as a leadoff, able to make contact on that. It's going to be out number 1 for the Wildcats.
Next up for the Texans, number 9, Brady Rowland.
Brady Rowland back up to bat for the Texans. Hit a double today, grounded out once and walked once. Sheik up to 48 pitches thrown. 18 batters faced, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors, and a walk. As Rowland makes contact on this one. That's going to be out number 2. Eichelberger out in center, able to get the out. So we take a look at the replay. The pitch from Sheik. Rowland able to make contact, drive it out into center. Eichelberger there to make the play. That'll bring up Troll back up. She takes strike one. Troll had a couple of RBIs earlier on a double. A 4 RBI day for the sophomore. Hitting .282 with 2 outs. Sheik looking to get out of the inning early. Troll takes that one, 1-2 count. One-two pitch from Sheik. Swung on by Troll. Deep into center. That's going to get past Eichelberger. And that's going to be a triple for Troll as she gets down and is safe. Play at the wall. Nearly caught by Eichelberger, just unable to follow it. Nearly got there. Troll able to round the bases and get all the way down to third and was safe. Wildcats couldn't believe she was safe. It's a 2-out triple for Troll as she continues her monstrous day. Wallace back up to bat. She flew out her last time up and had a pair of singles before that. She takes ball one. Wallace hitting .406 with runners in scoring position, 3-3-3 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Sheik, 1-0. Now 2-0. Pitch from Sheik. Runner on third. Swung on. And Rote able to make the play to end the inning. Scoreless inning for the Texans once again. 7-4 lead for the Texans. But we come back for the bottom of the 5th. And we're back for the start of the bottom of the 5th. Sheelander to get things going for ACU. Had a walk and a single earlier. As she drives this one into center. Going to be a fly out to start the inning for the Wildcats. As Bubba Rote comes back up to bat. She's had a single and a walk in her appearances today. Garcia up to 75 pitches thrown. One out for the Texans. It's going to be inside for ball one. Rote fouls that one off. 1-1 count. Rote slugging a .464, .365 on base percentage. So that's good for strike two. 1-2 count. Rote makes contact on that, fouls it off. Still 1-2. One out, nobody on for Garcia. Bubba Rote at the plate. 1-2 count. She makes contact on that one. That's going to be out number 2 for the Texans. As we take a look at the replay, Rote makes contact nearly off the bag at first, but still able to get the out. So that brings up Avery Millick. Had a single her first time up and flew out the second time. Two outs, nobody on. So that one's high. Ball two. So that one hits Millick on the elbow, and she reaches base. As Hoffman comes back up to bat, flew out her last time up, but has had 3 triples between the 2 games today.
Next up, number 32, Caitlin Hoffman.
Had a pair of RBIs today as well. 2 outs, runner on for ACU. That one's right down the middle for strike one. Hoffman misses on that one, strike two. 0-2 count for Hoffman. 2 outs. So that one's high for ball one, 1-2 count. One, 2 count. Here's the pitch from Garcia. Swung on by Hoffman. And that's going to end the inning for ACU. They leave 1 runner on. 7-4 lead for Tarleton as we head into the 6th inning. And we're back for the top of the 6th inning. Schaefer to get things going here for the Texans. And there's a pitching change for the Wildcats. Number 29, Elizabeth Schaefer, the freshman righty out of Rockwall, gonna come in relief of Sheik. Sheik finishes with 58 pitches thrown, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors, and a walk in 4 innings pitched. As Schaefer comes in relief. Had 4 appearances so far this season, 15.75 ERA. Was part of the USA Softball All-American team in high school. Going up against Schaefer for ball 1. One 0 count. Katie Schaefer at the plate. That's low for ball 2. That's in there for strike 1, 2-1 count. Schaefer makes contact on that one, fouled off, strike 2. Two count. That's going to be a strikeout for Schaefer to start things off for her day. 1 out. As Dickerson comes back up to bat. Had a single, a double, and a walk today. One out, nobody on for the Texans. That's high for ball 2. 2-0 count for Dickerson. She had a career high 5 RBIs against Cal Baptist a couple years ago on April 9th. Slugging a .351, .330 on base percentage. She leads in the count 3-0. And that's going to be low for ball 4. Dickerson gets on base. So a strikeout and a walk to start Schaefer's day.
Next up for the Texans, number 16, Brittany Coe.
Brittany Coe comes back up to bat for the Texans. She's had a single and a walk. Runner on first, 1 out. Not sure if her hips were around on that one. And they did, so strike 1, 0-1 in the count. Coe makes contact on that one. ACU looking to get over there. And they do, out number 2. That'll bring up Ashley LaRue. Walked her first time up, grounded out the second, and flew out her third time up. 2 outs, runner on first for the Texans. That's good for strike one. That'll be low for ball one. 1-1 count, runner on first. LaRue hitting 0-6-2 with 2 outs, 1-3-0 with runners on. One count. It's high, ball 2. Schaefer's batter's hitting 400 with runners on. 2-1 pitch. That'll be low, ball 3. Two outs, 3-1 count. And that's low, ball 4. Runners advance, and that'll bring up Gibson. Gibson flew out her last time up. Farler's going to come back to talk to Schaefer. Schaefer was a 2-time Texas Sports Writer Association 6A All-State selection in high school out of Rockwall. Still a very young pitcher for Farler's program. Medford's going to come back in for Gibson in relief for this next at bat. 2 outs, runners on second and first for the Texans. Medford heads back to the plate. She flew out once and it was able to reach base on balls. She's back up to bat. High for ball 1. That's low, ball 2. Schaefer thrown 17 pitches with 2 walks and a strikeout. Two outs, 2 on. 2-0 count. Tried to get her at first, but she is safe. 2-1 count. Medford makes contact on this one. Wildcats unable to get there. Be strike 2. Two count, 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch from Schaefer. She gets her to strike out. 7-4 lead for the Texans as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Schaefer able to get a pair of strikeouts and a pair of walks in that inning. And we're back for the start of the bottom of the 6th. Logan Gaspar to lead things off. And she fouls out on the first pitch. 1 down. Miranda Lista back up to bat. Flew out once and struck out once today. She misses on that one, strike 1. So that one's low, ball 1. 5 innings pitched for Garcia, 90 pitches thrown, 25 batters faced, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 errors, 4 runs. But after that first inning, saw the Wildcats scoreless. She goes up against Lista. So that one's high. 2-1 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Garcia against Lista. She's able to make contact on that one. She's going to be tagged out. 2 down for the Wildcats. That'll bring up Sydney Kaiser. Grounded out 3 times today. Let me take a look at the replay. Lista makes contact, running to first. Just stopped in her tracks and unable to get there. Kaiser hitting .217 with 2 outs. And misses on that first one. And this is a Tarleton program that's gotten 20 wins in 24 seasons. Having a softball program, they've done it again this year, 20 and 20. As Kaiser misses again. Mark Kumpian, the storied head coach of the Texans, 7 years with the program. Went 30 and 25 last year, 14 and 10 in the WAC. As Kaiser makes contact on that one, fouls it off, still down 0-2 in the count. .02 pitch from Garcia. It's going to be outside, ball 1. Kaiser makes contact on this one. Going to be fouled out. Still 0-2. Two outs, nobody on for the Wildcats. Two-two count for Garcia against Kaiser. Here's the pitch. Gonna be outside, full count. Kaiser looking to get on base for the first time today. Full count. Here's the pitch from Garcia. She makes contact on that. Going to be fouled off. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on. Kaiser makes contact on this one, and that's going to end the inning. Another scoreless inning for the Wildcats and Garcia for the Texans as we head to break and go into the top of the 7th, 7-4 lead for the Texans. And welcome back for the top of the 7th. Schaefer working against the Texans once again. It's the top of the order. Kelsey Hill to start off. Hill fouled out once. Flew out once, walked once, and was able to reach first base. Lined out in the first inning as well. 1-1 count for Schaefer against Hill. And Hill fouls that one off, 1-2 count. One-two count for Schaefer. No outs, nobody on. That's going to be popped up and be out of reach. Hill still working against Schaefer. Hill hitting .300 as the leadoff hitter. One-two pitch. Going to be in there for strike 3. The third strikeout of the day for Schaefer.
Next up for the Texans, number 9, Roland.
That'll bring up Roland. Had a double in the first inning. Grounded out, walked, and then flew out. One down, nobody on. Gonna be low, ball 1. And they're gonna say she did not go on that one. Herbst did not get around, ball 2. 2-0 count for Schaefer against Roland. Gonna be low, ball 3. Three-0 count, nobody on, 1 out.
Did she see you?
going to be ball 4. Roland reaches base. That'll bring up Tristan Troll. Troll had a double, a pair of RBIs, flew out, and then another double and a pair of RBIs, and then a triple in the 5th. 3 for 4 today. Had a pretty good day at the plate. Working against Schaefer with 1 out. Nobody on. Excuse me, 1 on. That'll be in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch incoming from Schaefer. Runner on first, 1 out. So that's in there for strike 2, 0-2 count. Oh, 2 pitch from Schaefer. Able to make contact. And that's going to be a double play to end the inning. 7-4 lead for Tarleton. Schaefer gets out of the inning with the double play. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order, starting it off for the Wildcats. Garcia working against Eichelberger. That'll be strike 1. Garcia looking for a complete game. Throwing 104 pitches in 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 errors. 3.49 ERA. Eichelberger hitting 3.45 as a leadoff. Oh, 2 count against Eichelberger. Here's the pitch from Garcia. It's going to be outside for ball 1. Wildcats are looking to come back in the bottom of the 7th, make things interesting. As Eichelberger makes contact, that's going to be an easy out. 1 down for the Wildcats. Now Olivia Taylor is going to come up to bat. Flew out once and had a pair of strikeouts. 0 for 3 today. Slugging .388, .357 on base percentage. She misses on that first one. Taylor makes contact on the second, 0-2 in the count. Pitch from Garcia. From the outside, ball 1. One-two pitch from Garcia, 1 out, nobody on for ACU. Taylor's gonna make contact. That's gonna be out number 2. Sammy Sheelander is going to come up to bat. You can take a look at the replay. Taylor drives that one to second. Unable to get past her. Second out. Sammy Sheelander 1 for 2 today. Had a walk in the first inning and then had a single as well and then flew out. 2 down. Garcia looking to close it out here at Polywells Field. Sheelander is going to make contact on the first pitch. She's going to be safe. An infield single for Sheelander. Sheelander just drives it right down the middle. Second baseman unable to get there in time to make the play. And now a runner on first for ACU as Bubba Rote comes up to bat. Hitting .360 with 2 outs, .364 with runners on. It's going to be a pinch runner for Sheelander. Alexis Martinez. Bubba Rote, 1 for 2 today. A walk, a single, and then grounded out. She watches the first pitch. 1-0. It's the 1-0 pitch from Garcia. Outside, ball 2. Two-0 pitch from Garcia. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Here comes the pitch from Garcia, 2-1. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. Rote trying to get this 2-out rally going. Extend the game for ACU. That's low, ball 4. Rote able to reach base on balls. And the rally continues for ACU. Avery Millett comes back up to bat. Tarleton's going to think things over and make sure they can close this one out. Garcia up to 117 pitches thrown today in 6 innings. 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 errors, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. 10-7 on the year. Thrown 105 innings. 3.47 ERA. And a couple runners in scoring position for ACU. 2 outs. Tarleton 1 out away from winning it. Avery Millick up to bat, hitting .284 on the year, but .178 with 2 outs, .257 with runners in scoring position. She had a single in that first inning with an RBI and then just flown out and was hit by a pitch in that 5th inning. Garcia throws the first pitch, and that's swung on by Millick and fouled. 0-1. Outside. That'll be ball 1. 1-1 count for Millick against Garcia. Two outs, 2 on for ACU. As Millick makes contact, out into right, that's gonna get off the wall. Runners will score for ACU. 7-5. As we take a look at the replay, Millick smashes that ball to right field off the wall, nearly gets out. Runner scores, runners advance to second and third. That's a big time double. As Hoffman comes back up to bat.
Next up for Wildcats, number 32, Anthony Hoffman.
Runners on second and third for ACU, 2 outs. As Hoffman takes strike 1. Hoffman had a double in that first inning with a pair of RBIs, flew out and then grounded out. Chance for ACU, 0-1 in the count. Slow, ball 1. One count. Here's the pitch from Garcia. Swung on by Hoffman. And that's going to end it. 7-5 win for Tarleton here in Abilene at Polywells Field. ACU leave 2 stranded, unable to get the runners in. And this has been a presentation of the Western Athletic Conference on ESPN. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. Until next time, Connor Mullins, the entire ACU TV crew led by Jalen Garrett, saying so long, take care, good night from Abilene, Texas.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Be sure to come out and cheer on